Hello, hello! Welcome to A Town Called Bastard. Today we are playing Betrayal at the House on the Hill, which I always say wrong because I get it confused with the book. It's Haunting of the House.
Haunting of the Betrayed House.
On the Hill! Haunting of the Hill Betrayed!
Yes.
The classic.
Yeah, basically this is the game of a horror movie. It plays off horror movie tropes. That's it. The first part of the game is us wandering around an abandoned house, feeling slightly creeped out.
The front
and
door's
the second
locked.
half is us all dying horribly.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Pretty much
As
That's it.
usually, one person ends up being a traitor, but not always.
But not always.
Not always.
Not always.
So
Sometimes
that's...
they turn into dragons.
Yay!
Wow.
Cool. Dragons.
So, yeah, I'm John. I'm playing Madame Zostra. Apparently I like astrology, cooking and baseball.
That's the mix.
Yeah.
I'm Pierre, and I'm playing Missy Dubord, and my hobbies are swimming and medicine.
And you're a 9-year-old child, so that's weird.
And I'm a 9-year-old child,
And your
so
birthday is Valentine's Day.
most of the medicine is done on small animals in my back garden.
Betrayer.
These cards have an interesting amount of information
Yes.
on
And
what
my
they
So
use to
bits
do that.
fall off them.
Yes, bits fall off more.
Much like
Height,
real
for
life.
example. Important information. You want to know the height of the character.
Yeah.
Yes.
I am Matt, and I'm playing Ox Bellows. His hobbies include football and shiny objects.
He does not have the highest knowledge rating.
He does not, no,
Bless him.
but he's got it where it counts.
He's strong out and
He's strong as a bellows.
What's wrong with that? Bellows are strong. I am playing Brandon Jasper, a 12-year-old child whose hobbies include computers, camping, and hockey. And Sam, in case you didn't know.
and I'm Justin. I'm playing Father Reinhardt, who likes gardening and fencing and is just probably like a power of Christ compels you. Nice guy priest. I'm thinking of. I think he's probably a
It
Jesuit.
just happens by coincidence to be in an abandoned house with 2 children.
I'm thinking he's a Jesuit because those guys are pretty much where it's at with the whole dying Satan thing going on.
So we have a priest, 2 kids, a fortune teller, and like I don't know, like a football player. Why? Why are we?
Horror movie!
That is horrible.
I'm not
That's an
gonna-
acceptable answer.
I'm here to kill all of you guys, I don't know about
I was here to kill all of you guys.
I think Father Reinhardt has recently come into this house and wants to turn it into a chapel, and he's invited the local congregation to help
I
him
do hear
excite
there is a
some
chapel in this
Not a
house.
plot to Carnival.
Could be a 9-year-old child.
Well, I'm sure we're not out after dark, probably,
Probably are.
with the local priest, but never mind.
Probably.
Is it worth mentioning the stats?
In case you're wondering about the weird specificness of the information on the cards, it does actually serve purposes. Some of the tasks and events and stuff require particular knowledge to solve.
And the birthday is relevant because...
Because the first turn is decided by whichever character has the next birthday.
And it's me!
Wee.
October 18th, which isn't my actual birthday, I hasten to point out.
In case you feel like sending
Yeah.
gifts.
In case you
Oh,
wanted to
I
send
know.
a gift to me on my birthday is actually... Would it be wise to...
No,
But
I don't
think-
No, we don't
Bastard
trust
Day.
you with that information.
Bastard Day.
Oh,
No,
is it?
I maybe when we know each other a little better, YouTube.
Subscribe,
Yeah, if you
send some nice
maybe
mail.
if you subscribe and spam this to your friends.
We'll save that for
it'll be
Patreon.
It'll be the newsletter, yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Okay, so my move. So you can do a number of things on your turn, but
Yep.
mainly it's walking around the house,
You
looking
can
in rooms.
move, you can interact, you can discover new rooms. Your
So
movement ends when you have to draw a card.
I am going to move 1 space into the foyer because it's a foyer, and then I'm going to move here. So I
So
drew a card from the top of this thing, and there's different floors you can have this on, and if not,
Yep.
you discard it and draw another one.
Yep.
But I can get this one, and it's the statuary corridor,
Oh,
which has
that's scary.
statues in a corridor,
Did I
and it
broken?
also has a symbol on it for an event.
yes. You see, that is the room. Doors have to go to doors, understandably. So you get in.
There are
So an event happens here.
already. Good night.
Webs. Ooh! Casually reach up to brush some webs aside, but they won't brush away. They cling. You must attempt a might roll. So what's the roll
So,
thing?
what is your might?
My might is 5.
So you roll
Appropriate.
5 dice.
And I need to get what it says on here, right?
Yeah, that number of hits.
Okay, I need to get 4 or more to like.
Have good things.
Why not?
Yeah, to not be shit.
Oh my Jesus!
that was a highest might character for the character. This game.
In case the camera can't pick that up, I got 1.
This game's always
Yeah.
loved you.
The dice are custom. They're 6-sided dice, but it's got nothing 1,
Yeah,
2s.
you did not just roll 5 normal dice and get 1 in total.
that would be weird.
That would be so.
Okay, so I'm stuck. Keep this card. If you're stuck, you can't do anything until you're freed. I should explain. I've played this game once before, and in my first time playing this game, my character did nothing
You just ran
for
around
2 hours
got
and then
killed.
got killed. So I'm really appreciating this.
It's looking for a repeat performance.
Yay!
Once during an explorer's turn, any explorer can attempt a might roll to free you. I can also attempt this roll. A 4+ succeeds, but you don't gain the 1 might. I would have gained a might if I succeeded.
Oh.
Anyone failing an attempt can't move for the rest of that turn.
No.
You're on your own.
After 3 unsuccessful attempts, you break free automatically on your next turn and take your turn normally.
Okay.
Don't say, okay, oh, that's fine then. You just stay there for 3 turns.
That's the end of your game.
So
Bunch of.
Has anyone got a reasonable
No.
might?
He's got the best might by a way.
You've got
Wait,
4.
no.
I've got 4.
I've
I
got
might.
I've got 2, so I'm not going to do
And
that.
is it Sam next or Peter? What way
Your
around?
left, so it's Pierre.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a speed of 5, so I'm going to move 1, 2,
Don't run off, little child.
3.
Upper landing.
Hey, I'll do what I want.
So the
So
child
go
is
to
running
the
upstairs.
upper floor.
Upper
yeah.
floor, so let's have a look at
That
this.
can be played a
By the
little
way, we just come in this door and this child just runs up the stairs as fast as he can.
possessed child.
To the organ room.
Which is, not full of organs, but full of an organ.
Which
That
requires
has an
that I
event.
draw an event.
That doesn't sound any better.
An organ you play music on.
Yes, the event is what the. As you look back the way you came, you see nothing, just empty fog and mist where the room used to be. Pick up the tile for the room you are in after setting everything on it aside. Put it somewhere else on the same floor of the house so its door is attached to a different unexplored doorway, and put back everything you set aside. If there isn't an unexplored doorway on this floor, move the room to a different floor.
Okay, so at this stage in the game, that doesn't do.
Whoa!
Actually, I'll space it that way,
Spooky!
so more space. Discard.
Yep, it doesn't say keep or
Spooky
anything.
organ room
Nope.
is my favourite new
Proper
horror punk band.
I'm going to go help that stupid footballer.
Yay!
Yay! Such a retarded person.
1, 2,
The jock is
attempt
running in.
might roll.
Can you imagine
What
this?
do I
The
need?
first thing the jock does
You
is
need a
run down the
4.
corridor and get stuck in cobwebs.
Yay!
And then he's freed by...
So you just
Madam.
got
This is where she comes on and just goes like,
Started.
you're
There's
caught
that.
on a hook, like there's a
I'm going to keep going.
No, you can because it wasn't a card.
I end up in the conservatory.
conservatory.
Oh, that's a nice dead end.
Nice dead
Nothing's
end.
gonna kill us. That's rare in this game.
Rotten. The smell in this room is horrible. It smells like death, like blood, slaughterhouse smell. Must attempt a sanity roll. My sanity is 4.
All these dead plants. No! Or,
I
Nailed it.
nailed that.
orchids. The poor
Struggling
orchids.
alders, nothing more. Gain 1 sanity.
Oh.
boom.
So gaining 1 sanity means you move up the tracker, but it might result in more than 1 sanity being gained or
Or none.
no sanity being gained overall.
Depends on the character stat levels.
It also, if you're playing with this particular set, means when you move 1 up, all the other counters move very slightly. So you know because
Because they're really bad.
Spookily shit. Game components.
I'm just going to turn right through the entrance hall into the next room.
we haven't had any omens yet. That's really weird.
Omen. And I'm in the patio!
Oh god!
Spooky
patio.
Bollocks.
What's bollocks?
I'm going to play it like this.
Okay,
That makes sense
That
to
does
me.
make sense to you. To me.
Spooky patio! I get an event, which is the lost one. Oh dear. A woman wearing a Civil War dress beckons to you. You fall into a trance. You must attempt a knowledge roll. So my knowledge is 4 dice, and I need to get 5 or more.
Okay. Middling chance. Yeah,
5.
nice.
So I succeed, which puts my explorer on the upper landing. Oh no, sorry, it doesn't. I break out of the trance and gain 1 knowledge.
Yeah.
And then otherwise I made a different roll.
Okay.
Yes, okay, so in that case I gain 1 knowledge, which brings it to 5 knowledge.
Nice.
A knowledgeable person. Spooky house indeed.
Okay.
Do I keep that knowledge?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, since you're free, I'm gonna go to here. No, wait, that doesn't work.
That's a basement.
That's a basement card.
But you just keep
So you have to discard.
Upper hand.
Keep discarding until you get basement. Wow.
Yay!
We didn't need any of those cards. Abandoned room.
Abandoned room!
With an
First
omen.
omen!
Spooky room of abandonment.
Right, throw an omen.
Omens can be good though, right? A spirit board. A board with letters and numbers to call the dead. Before you move during your turn, you can look at the top tile of the room stack. Ooh. If you use the spirit board after the haunt, blah 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 blah.
Everyone dies!
If I use it after the haunt, the traitor can move monsters. So bad after the haunt, but good now.
He's role playing the horror character, not looking at the card thoroughly.
And
This is when they go and they find the book written in Latin.
And they're just like, ah,
read it. It's like, this is a very fun to look at.
so that acts like an item for me.
Yeah.
Yep.
So basically, I'm going to be doing that as much as I can now before the haunt. Also makes a haunt roll.
Yeah.
I can look at the top,
Yep.
top card of the
So a haunt roll, you take 6 dice, and you have to
or
roll.
D's.
Not
You
0.
don't have to roll. If you roll less than the number of omens we have on the board,
So if you roll
the
0,
haunt starts.
I roll 0, which is technically possible.
Yes.
It's not happening.
It's not.
Close though.
No haunt.
Yes.
Annoying.
So do you get to look at this now?
Before you move,
It's
isn't it?
before I move.
Okay. So
Well,
then,
So now it's back to me.
You could move upstairs and you wouldn't waste this one, or you could do whatever you want to do.
I might do whatever I want to do after this.
but there's no attack.
Nowhere to draw a card on this floor.
Don't tell me
You
what I
really
can't
want.
do.
You know what would be really
The
cool for
lost
this game?
reference for you there. 3.
Yep.
Chase the child.
4.
A really cool way to play this game if you had like a 3-tiered, like a cake stand.
Yeah.
You actually have.
You have to have a
basic,
big
ground
cake
floor,
stand,
and alpha.
3D
Is
chess.
it like chess in Star Trek?
Yeah.
Storeroom! Spooky storeroom.
Whoa.
It has got a grandfather clock in it, that's pretty spooky. It's also got an item.
Another dead.
A blood dagger. A nasty weapon, needles and tubes extend from the handle and plunge right into your veins.
Oh.
Why would you pick that up?
I roll 3 additional dice when making a might attack with this weapon.
Wow.
Nice.
If I do, I lose 1 speed.
Oh, nice.
The other
Or you
important
have
thing.
to, or you
If
can.
it's stolen, I take 2 dice of physical damage.
Oh. Also,
Ripped out of me.
you
So-
can't use weapons for defense rolls, only for attacking.
Do you have to do that, or can you choose to do that?
I can choose to do that, I think.
That's good.
Yeah.
Freaking heck.
Oh no, it says you roll 3 additional dice when making a might attack.
and then you.
Or with this weapon, I don't know.
I think
You
I'm going
can
to.
I'm totally going to use it all the time anyway, so.
I'm gonna bleed myself out, like you know.
We go 1, 2, discover a new room, the charred room, which has another omen.
Yay!
Omens!
An omen in a charred room couldn't be bad, could it?
It's a dog! There's a companion. This mangy dog seems friendly. At least you hope it is.
In the charred room.
Who would want an angry dog? Gain 1 might and 1 sanity now.
Angry people.
Hell yeah, 1 might and 1 sanity.
Omens tend to be pretty good for you.
Lose 1 might and 1 sanity if you lose custody of the dog.
Someone shoots it.
Take a small monster token to represent the dog. Put it in your room. You use a token of a different colour from other monsters, if any. Once during your turn, the dog can move to any explored room up to 6 spaces away using doors and stairs, and then return. It can pick up, carry, and/or drop 1 item before it returns. The dog isn't slowed by opponents. It can't use one-way passages or rooms that require a roll. It can't carry items that slow movement. This omen can't be dropped, traded, or stolen. Make a haunt roll now. So
That's a
6
pretty good one.
6 pieces. And
need to not roll a 1 or a 0, I think.
That's fine.
That's
We can
fine.
deal with that.
that was.
Because it's.
Would you like to use that as your dog?
Is it.
This is an image of a terrifying dog.
His name's
Ah.
His name's
Look at the
Oh.
friendly dog.
His name was
Fido.
His name's 13. Like, look at him. He's like,
Let me mean, he has been burned, so maybe, so...
He's unlucky.
Burn dog.
Burn dog. Friendly burn dog.
Lovely. John?
Okay.
Me!
Yes,
You.
He's a puppy. You're in the conservatory.
What is my speed? My speed is 3.
You can't actually get anywhere.
actually
No, you
get
can-
anywhere.
No, you can't. You can't explore anywhere.
Let's go see
You
what
could-
that small child's doing.
Yeah, you could go in the room with Sam and fuck him up.
What? Why?
Stab.
There's no traitor yet.
Beat him up and take the spirit board.
Well, you can't make attacks until the haunt has started.
Oh,
Yeah.
you actually can't.
My speed is
Stupid game.
What about like metagaming attacks?
That's
so I
not.
could just hit it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not freedom of speech as I the internet understand it.
I can't use this top tile. Is there like much of a strategy in conserving tiles? or-
No,
No.
considering we get them at the end anyway.
We go back through.
Oh, you right through?
Yeah.
That's fine then, I'm going to go through this doorway over here.
Cool.
And I'm going to...
Can't draw that one, but draw that one.
Draw this one. Collapse room! Yay!
Oh, you're in the basement!
Ooh.
I must attempt a speed roll of 5+ to avoid falling.
Yeah, that's probably won't happen.
I believe in you.
You have 3 dice.
If that means anything, but it really doesn't.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't.
3. I fall through and take a basement tile and one die physical damage. 1. So,
Damage. So physical damage, you can choose to distribute it between your might and your speed stats.
So whichever you want to lower.
Doesn't actually matter.
Mm,
I'll
that's
lower
fine.
my speed. Why not?
Which
And the way I draw the basement, do I draw it from either? It just doesn't just draw it, so I'll put
Draw
this one here.
basement tile, put it
Catacomb. Oh fuck.
Sounds good.
Oh shit.
Boom.
You can attempt a sanity roll of 6+ to cross, and if you fail, you stop moving. Oh, that's not so bad.
Well, yeah, no.
So you don't have to
I don't
do it
cross
this
over
turn
that
anyway,
Oh.
yeah.
I believe when you fall into a room that has a challenge in it that you need to succeed to cross, you're allowed to pick which side of the room you end up on.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
so
I
you can
see.
end up on this
This side of the room.
Does that mean he can open up 2 rooms into like another room in the turn if he goes into the other side?
Does this end the turn?
No, because this would force him to
Oh,
draw a
yes.
card.
Oh,
Right.
no. Open either way, so it doesn't matter.
So you're trying to end up on this side?
Well, he can't move.
No,
Surely he
he's
can't
on
move
that side.
anyway because now he has to draw.
Yeah, I have to draw an overcut.
Yeah.
Spear. A weapon with pulsing with power. You roll 2 additional dice when making might attach to the weapon. You can't use another weapon while using this one. Make a haunt roll now. 6 dice, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're getting good at killing things.
Yeah, and you can't.
And I'm getting pretty good at dog.
6, which is fine.
Yep, we're fine.
Guys, I'm stuck in the basement.
Catacombs!
Help me out!
Why has your voice gone all stupid now that you're in the basement?
My voice is already stupid. I'm Bane.
From now on in, because Justin's already fallen through that, so we all had a scream, so we all know it's there. No one else needs to make a speed roll when
Okay.
they go into here.
Okay.
You can use it to get to the basement, but you do still have to roll for the damage. But you can also just cross the room.
Probably
Okay.
might be doing that.
So is it Sam's turn?
Okay. I'm gonna go.
You look at the top tile?
Oh, yeah, I can look at it. Good point. I use my spirit ball, which has no negative at the moment because the haunt has not started. Do you think I could tell people this? I guess
It
it's
doesn't really matter who we draw anyway.
If you go for it. But maybe you won't go for it.
Or maybe you will. The
What choice-
possibilities are
What
endless.
choice would I have? I can't really, because if I put this back down on top, because I can't actually do
I think-
anything with it, then I wouldn't choose it, and someone else would just get it next round.
If it's
anyway.
bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Does the card say you can't tell us about it?
No.
Before you move during your turn, you can look at the top tile of the room stack. That's it. It's not really bad or good, so I'm just going to keep it and do it, basically. I'm
It's going to turn up eventually anyway.
Yeah, exactly, that's what I figure. I'll move there, and we get another room.
You might not want it to happen to you.
True.
Yeah.
Also, if you were like, if it was an upper floor one, you could make the choice to move to the floor and use it, or just skip it.
Yeah.
It's the junk room. Basically, when exiting, you must make an attempt roll. Is it a might roll?
Might
Yeah.
roll
Of
of 3+.
3+.
If you fail, lose 1
Speed,
speed, but
that's
continue moving.
It's not too bad.
Okay, and we draw an
And
omen.
go draw another omen. We get a lot of omens.
Yeah.
A lot of moments.
Bite.
No.
Growl, scent of death, pain, darkness, gone. Oh, that's nice. When you draw this card, something bites you. The player on your right rolls a might. 4 attack against you for the mysterious something. You don't have to use the weapon.
I thought it was
Is it
about
my
to
line?
say
Mike 4.
the player on your right bites you.
Just directly. Not even the character.
Just by the character.
You defend against this attack as normal by rolling dice equal to your might,
Yep.
which is
So
4.
what's your might?
So we've got 3.
Come on, Sam.
No.
So you take 2 damage, I
2
believe?
physical damage.
Jesus.
It doesn't even give me a plus of anything. Oh.
Why would it give you a plus?
Because
Omens are usually quite good.
Well, you got bitten.
Yeah, but...
You were hoping it was going to be like a Spider-Man bite.
No, I'm going to have to look
like
at
a
might as well.
rabid dog bite.
Yeah.
So you're
So I'm
taking
down to... I'm taking 1 might,
damage
1
and
speed, so I'm now down to 3 might dice, and it doesn't
Okay.
change my speed.
Now make an omen roll. Haunt roll even.
4.
So we now
2,
again...
3, 4 to get 3 or lower.
Yeah!
Wait, 3!
The haunt has begun.
Haunt.
Has begun.
So,
Bollocks.
there
That was
are
quite
2
quick.
other
That was
books.
That was quite quick, yeah.
2 other books that come with it. Secret Survival Traitor's Tome. In the front of the Traitor's Tome, there's a chart. It's a combination of all the omens and the rooms you could get them in. You were in the
Bite in
junk
the junk
room.
room.
Yeah.
Bite in the junk room.
Bite's really bad as I remember it. Like all the ones in them are really like.
That is haunt number 4. I don't have a name for it.
Oh
Yeah. I got who the traitor is, but I don't have a name for it. Bite for the highest might except for the haunt revealer. So who is the highest might?
That's me.
And a
Yeah.
might of 4.
5.
Well, there we go.
Right.
We knew it in our hearts.
I've got
Well, you did have the blood dagger in your hand.
Haunt
Okay.
number 4.
And we're not allowed to see this.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, and you, well, we need to discuss our thing as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
so.
we'll
So
so
what we'll do now, yeah, we'll
also that and the next page are also for you. They're all about all the traitors'
Okay, we
might
rub
and
that, we
powers.
rub
okay. So now we'll split off. These guys will tell you about what they need to do, and I'll tell you what I need to do to fuck them up.
Yeah. So, hello. We know the haunt. We're talking very quietly because Matt is the traitor and Matt is sitting upstairs. So
With his ear to the floor.
yeah,
Yeah.
trying to hear. You'll be with him in a minute. It's fine. So our scenario is the web of destiny. Basically, Sam, Jojo, Brandon, Jaspers has gotten himself trapped in a giant spider web and been infested with spider's eggs. So we need to break him out of the web. We need to destroy the spider's eggs, and we need to get out the front house. We need an item in order to destroy the eggs. We need to do might rolls in order to break the web.
Yeah.
And we need to do either a might or knowledge roll on the front door
to get out.
to get out.
And it would be better if we had 2 items.
Yes.
It's better.
The items that we need are the first aid kit and the,
Which we can search through the deck for.
and the healing salve, which is just
a
a beneficial thing. It's not necessary.
Leading sounds awesome.
It would be really good.
You would be pretty good.
I've got it
We
with stuff if
don't
they have the first aid kit.
Know what Matt has to do to win.
We'll fight.
He doesn't know what we have to do to win. So we need to play this game without him finding out what we're trying to do.
Yeah, basically.
My knowledge is quite high now. I've got 5 knowledge, so I don't know about you guys.
Mm.
But which makes me good for both picking the lock of the door and for doing the healing treatment.
Yeah.
Can you pick the lock of the door before we're trying to...
I don't think so.
No.
Let's check.
However, I think
After the trapped explorer is free and the eggs
okay.
can destroy.
yeah,
I guess
I think
right.
one of the issues is that I'm stuck in the basement right now.
Right.
You just
You need to wander around
just
and
run
try to
around the
find
basement and
the
find
stairs.
answers, which can take ages.
But that's a problem because we need you to not find the medical kit because then we're not going to be able to do anything up here.
However, if we can get the dog, which we have, can move 6 spaces and then return, so he'll be good for shuffling items around once we do eventually get it. So
I
if
think
yeah.
I think the dog should come help me get off first.
Wait, can the dog carry items?
The dog can carry 1 item at a time, and also, although I'm not sure about the phrasing of it, whether it gives 1 might and 1 sanity to anyone who is
Yes.
in
I
custody.
think so, yeah.
It does.
Okay.
So I think you should send the dog to me.
normally as well. So it's likely that Matt, what we think probably will have control of maybe a spider
Yeah.
and himself, and the game doesn't end when he dies if he dies.
Yeah.
And I think he might have baby spiders. but
He'll
we don't know.
probably be wanting to kill everyone but me.
Yes. Or keeping us away from.
Me. Yeah. There might be some sort of timed thing as well for him.
Yeah.
Also, it does sound like
So
there's time.
you need to just run around and try and find a way out. I think if the dog comes to help me, I'll be fine, and you should leave me trying to get out. And you
Really? Just look for items.
yeah, just look right.
No one
So we
wants to
need
get
those
caught by the
items.
spider.
Should I try?
Shoot him there.
And I should probably try and get away from.
Yeah, you just run around and look for items.
But he's here.
Distracted.
Okay.
Uh,
You're
uh,
you're
we
much
need-
higher speed
You're
than him.
faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep away from him and yeah.
They,
Don't die.
just for clarity, we're using the small girl as bait, like the 9-year-old, the terrified 9-year-old.
Why don't you do medicine? You won't die.
Okay, that's us. That's us.
That's us. Yeah,
Yeah.
go plan.
Okay.
Go plan.
Cheers, guys. We'll
Yeah.
see you later.
Genius
Wish
plan.
us luck.
Hello. So, I'm the traitor. Ox is the traitor. Who would have thought it? And exactly what is he a traitor about? Well, as it would happen, there's been some very delicious coincidence. Remember those webs Ox got stuck in? Well, apparently they were the web of destiny. I'll read out the pretty thing to you, just 'cause it's great. Also, I'd like to note, the haunt has just started, and so has a storm out here. Rain, thunder going in the background, I don't know if you can hear it, but all very atmospheric, very good. Your mind shivers as you feel a dark presence crawl inside it, making itself at home in your skull. You are yourself, yet you are also it, the spider. Already a plump mortal morsel wriggles within the strands of your new web. You can almost taste your human prey. Its struggles send shivers across the strands and up across your spider belly. You feel your spider self inject eggs into its body as it screams. Soon its struggles will stop and your babies will spill from its twitching corpse. But your instincts tell you that others will try to stop the birth, unless you stop them first. So basically, it sounds like when Ox got trapped in the web, he got injected with some kind of spideriness, which isn't something that the game has set up, really, because that wasn't part of the lead-in to the haunt. So that's pretty cool, that coincidence. Basically, what I need to do is, Ox himself has turned traitor, and there's also a spider on the board that I can roam around with. I need to set up a turn kind of damage tracker, which represents the birthing of these spiders inside the character who got bitten, which I think was Sam. I think it was Sam. And essentially, I need to win when either the spider eggs hatch, which is the 9th turn after I start tracking, so that's quite a while, or all the heroes are dead. Yeah. So at the end of each of my turn, I advance the turn damage tracker. The spider can move around. On each turn, it gets more powerful, so I can move around and just start attacking people. And when it makes an attack, I can re-roll each die that comes up blank once. So that's nice. And that's it, really. So Ox is going to wander around, fucking people up with his blood dagger, and the spider is going to roam around just eating people and giving enough time so that Sam can explode into tiny baby spiders. I can't think of any better way to spend the evening.